before moving into JavaScript and jQuery is the Document Object Model, or the DOM. The DOM is best defined as a tree of objects created by your web browser when the web page loads. Your web browser uses the DOM to interpret the page and display its contents. Let's take a look at the model illustrated as a flowchart. At the top of the model hierarchy, we have our actual HTML document. For example, index.html or main.html, whatever the case may be. Inside our HTML document, we have our root element, which is the HTML open tag. Inside the root element, we have several other elements, for example, the head tag and title tag. The root element also holds the body element, which can contain links, paragraphs, headings, divs, and just about any other element we can use to develop the content of our page. Each of these elements can have text content and attributes. For example, the A element contains an href attribute, which contains a textual link. The DOM is important to understand because it allows the elements on a web page to be dynamically changed or updated using JavaScript or the jQuery library. This means we can change HTML elements, attributes, and CSS styles when different events are triggered. For example, if a button is clicked or a page is loaded, just to name a few. We can specify which elements to update or change on an event using three methods. First, we can use the tag name. Say, for example, we wanted to change all the text contained within h1 tags to red. In this case, we would specify the h1 tags in our JavaScript. If we wanted to change a specific element, we can refer to it using an ID. For example, we can assign the ID equals text to a paragraph element. So PID equals text. We can then modify the element or any of its attributes using JavaScript. Thirdly, and similar to the ID method, we can also refer to an element by assigning it a class. For example, if we wanted to modify a list element, a specific list element, we could attach the class bullet1, for example. And we could change it using JavaScript as well. In the next lesson, we'll take a look at a few examples of how we can change elements inside the document object model.